Hey everyone, and welcome. So let's be real for a second. Does thinking about money sometimes feel like you're lost in this dark, scary forest full of confusing spreadsheets? Yeah, I get it. But don't worry, today we're going to find a path out of there, a much sunnier, more joyful path to what it means to build a life that's truly rich. So let's get into it.
This quote from Morgan Housel, it just hits different. This is it. This is the whole point. We're not talking about piling up cash just for the sake of it. We're talking about freedom. The real treasure, the real wealth, is being able to control your own time. Like having this beautiful little garden that's all yours, and you get to decide exactly what you want to grow. But for so many people, that beautiful garden feels totally out of reach. And it's because of this one really powerful fear.
Whoa, okay, this is actually kind of terrifying. Seriously, think about this for a second. A BlackRock survey found that a ton of people are more scared of outliving their savings than of, well, death itself. I mean, what? Are we just saving money our whole lives just to be scared of running out of it? That seems completely backwards.
You nailed it, Run. It is backwards. And that really gets to our first big idea here. It feels like society just hands us this old, dusty map that says, your one job is to climb this giant mountain of money. But no one ever tells you to stop and ask, hey, why am I even climbing this thing? Or is the view even any good from up here?
Oh man, that list on the left, that's the hamster wheel. It's like every single person I know is on it. Just keep running, keep saving, keep piling up those nuts for some magical someday that honestly feels like it's a million miles away. We're basically told to sacrifice our best, most energetic years for a future that might not even happen.
And that's the thing. The right side shows what that actually costs us. It's like this hidden emotional tax for following that old map. All that constant anxiety, the experiences we miss out on, the things we regret not doing later, that's the real price we pay for just hoarding money.
Okay, but what if there's a totally different way to look at all this? What if we could ask a new question, a way more joyful one? It's not this awful choice between your money or your life. It's about how to use your money to build the life you actually want to live. So let's just pause for a second. I want you to really think about this. What is the ultimate goal of your money? Seriously, is it just to see a number in an account get bigger and bigger? Or is it a tool? Maybe even like a magical key that can unlock the kind of life you dream about? Okay, wait, hold on a second. Die with zero? So the whole point is to spend all of it? My brain is kind of fizzing out right now, Kira-sensei. That just sounds, I don't know, super reckless. I know, it totally sounds wild at first, Ren, but it's not about being reckless, I promise. It's about being incredibly purposeful. Think of it as intentionally trading your money for amazing life experiences, making sure you get every last drop of joy out of the cash you worked so hard for. And get this, it's not just some nice, fluffy idea. It's actually backed by science. So let's dive into the why. Let's look at our brain's little treasure chest and figure out why it sometimes hides our happiness gems from us, even when it's trying to help. Oh my gosh, I love this term, memory dividends. It's perfect. Like buying a new gadget is cool for a week, but the memory of that amazing trip you took, that's like a little sparkly potion of happiness that you can sip from forever. And the crazy thing is, its value actually grows over time. Right? And this gets to the heart of why we're so wired to hoard. Our brains have these funny little quirks. First, there's something called loss aversion. Basically, the pain of losing 10 bucks feels way worse than the joy of finding 10 bucks. And then there's mental accounting. We put our money into these invisible jars in our head. And that retirement jar? Oh, that one is sacred. We get terrified to touch it, even if it's for something that would make us incredibly happy right now. It's like we're protecting these little acorns so fiercely that we might forget to ever actually eat them. Okay, this is amazing. It seriously feels like you're giving us permission to actually live. But how? How do we actually do this? It feels kind of wrong, Like I'm breaking some secret rule that's been programmed into me my whole life.
I totally get that feeling, but I promise it's not about breaking rules, it's about making new ones that serve you better. And there's a clear path. Just think of it like this. We're going to learn how to tend to our financial garden so we can grow beautiful happiness flowers, not just big, boring money trees.
All right, so here are the key steps, and they come from Bill Perkins' awesome book. First step, you completely change your goal. It's not about getting the biggest net worth anymore. It's about getting the most positive life experiences. Number 2, and this is huge, you start investing in those experiences early. When you have the health and the time to really enjoy them. Third, The big one we've been talking about, you aim to die with zero. That just means you plan to actually use your resources in your lifetime. Fourth, you got to remember that your money, your health, and your time are all tools in your toolbox. Use them together. And finally, if you want to give money to charity or your kids, try to do it while you're still around to see the incredible impact it has.
Oh, this chart makes it so clear. I love this. So, okay, in your 20s and 30s, your happiness gem investment might be that backpacking trip that just totally changes your life, or learning a new skill that opens up doors.
Exactly. And then, maybe in your 40s or 50s, that same investment looks different. It might be that unforgettable family vacation or helping your kids pursue a passion they have. See? It's not about being frivolous. It's about shifting your focus to get the most joy out of each stage of your life. You're basically creating your life's highlight reel as you go.
Okay, and I really have to stress this point because it's the most important part. This is not an excuse to be reckless. Not at all. You still absolutely need a safety net. Your emergency fund, your basic retirement savings, that's your foundation. Think of it as the rich, healthy soil that your whole financial garden needs to grow in. This is all about planning your spending with the exact same care and intention that you plan your saving.
All right, so let's tie all of these beautiful, sparkling ideas together. It's really time we stop just counting our money and start making our money count, count towards building the richest possible life we can.
Wow, that quote it really hits you, doesn't it? When you boil it all down, this is the only scoreboard that's going to matter. Not how big your bank account was, but how rich your life was with memories. It's the sum of your experiences, the sum of your smiles.
And that really is the question we want to leave you with today. When you're 80 years old and looking back, is your bank statement going to be more interesting than your photo album? So go on, start planning that photo album today. Thanks so much for hanging out with us for this explainer. Now go out there and start living your absolute richest life.